You've seen a man cross an entire country in a straight line. You've even seen a man travel to the Minecraft Farlands. But you haven't seen someone travel from one end of a Minecraft world to the other in a straight line. Until today. I challenged myself to travel from one end of a Minecraft world all the way to the other end, all in a straight line, while deviating from it as little as possible. Starting on the negative X world border, I'll have to travel all the way to the positive X world border, making up for nearly 60 million blocks of travel. This journey will be so long, it may take literal years to complete. Will I be able to successfully travel across the entire Minecraft world in a perfectly straight line? Let's find out. Alright, hello everybody. Well, there's a lot of monsters down there trying to interrupt my intro. I'm pretty sure there's a cave down there or something. About 90% sure that's the case. As you can see, it's now sunrise. A little bit of a time gap between the first episode and the last. I went ahead and I set up a furnace, cooked up some food, ended up having to kill some monsters, and I decided it would be best to start this episode during the day. Because why on earth would I start an episode with me just sitting here cooking up food and fighting off monsters during the night? I don't think that would be too entertaining for you guys. But I'm going to get started right away with traveling the line. And I'm thinking we're definitely going to need a bed soon because nighttime is going to be quite the hindrance to us if we are not careful. Sheep? Hey, come here. Come here, buddy. Buddy. Come on. Come on, I promise it's worth it. You've been eating a lot of dirt around here, Jesus. Come here. Come on. Come on, buddy, please. I need this right now. Oh, God. We need to kill some skeletons to get bones and grow some wheat, because we're gonna have to attract some sheep to the line eventually. But yeah, what's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Let me know in the comments if you're having a good day. I woke up only a few hours ago, and the first thing I had to do when I woke up, I kid you not, was clean up dog poop. Yep, that was my morning. Cleaning up dog poop. Don't hit me off. Not again. Not again. I'm having flashbacks to the pigs from the last episode. Okay. Stay online. Okay, now we got cows. You know, I could go for some beef. Sorry, little cows. I just killed your mom. Nothing personal, kid. Alright. Let's keep making some progress. And do we have a witch's hut right here? No. We cannot risk tangling with a witch. Pretty sure that could really mess me up in my line. Anyway. I had a pretty good day today. I actually just finished editing and uploading. Pre-uploading, I should say. It's currently the 7th of June, and the video is scheduled to go up on the 25th. Nope! Don't hit me off the line! Oh, that was so close to hitting me off the line. I don't think it did, but it was real close. I had to really fight that pig. I really don't like that their hitboxes can push me off. That's really annoying. Also, we're getting a few weird glitches with the world generation. I think it's based on height and elevation. Depending on how high up you are, it like spawns chunks further out or further in. I don't know what's happening here, but it's kind of unfortunate because I was hoping for like a perfect straight line of rendered chunks that we could look at after the series is done, but what can you do? Anyway, I just finished editing the first episode, and there was a few things that I noticed. First of all, we did get pushed off the line. We got pushed off by one block, less than one block even, by a pig. And that was the only point in the whole first episode where we got pushed offline at all. So I guess technically we aren't crossing the world in a perfectly straight line anymore. I'll probably still put that in the title, because I mean, guys, one block, really? One block? One block. Less than one block even, because we didn't even cross over the one block away from the line that we're on. I feel as though it's still fair if I consider this crossing Minecraft in a perfectly straight line. Come on, give me a break. You guys aren't gonna be that strict, are you? If you are, let me know in the comments, but I'd say so far, we've been doing a damn good job of staying on the line. Anyway, there was a few things that I noticed, including that, and also my keyboard. I have a mechanical keyboard, and they tend to be very loud and clicky. was very loud in the background. I added some background music, and I think my voice did a good job of overpowering it, but it was really hard to not notice. So I added some filters to my mic in OBS Studio, and I'm thinking that should help with the quality a little bit. The problem is you kind of have to do a dice roll when it comes to adding filters to your microphone, because there's like a Goldilocks zone, like a perfect sweet spot between you can barely hear the keyboard clicking and your voice isn't being muffled too much, because unfortunately there are no noise suppression software or settings that don't suppress your voice as well and make you sound weird and robot-y or like tinny. So I guess the permanent solution would be to get like some O-rings for my keyboard to make it less loud. And already, oh wow, let's just take a look around for a moment. Look at that. What a beautiful game. Let's go ahead and use some of the dirt that we've been collecting to pillar our way across this gap. This series is going to really let me appreciate my... Hi, phone. You're just gonna make a lot of noise while I'm recording? Thanks. I think this series is gonna let me really appreciate Minecraft's world generation. I actually complain about it pretty often, but I gotta say, when every footstep that you take has to be very meticulous to make sure you aren't accidentally deviating from the line, it is pretty enjoyable crossing an entire Minecraft world. I had a few ideas for making water a little more easy to traverse, including the lily pad method I mentioned at the end of the last episode, and that would be to turn off the moving textures for water, so they're all solid, because then it's easier to see, like, oh, there are too many texture pixels, or whatever you want to call them, like, that I'm deviating from. No, do not push me off the line, you pig. Pigs might be our greatest nightmare in this series, I'm convinced. That and creepers. Creepers are gonna freak me out, because they can just destroy... They can just kill me in one hit at this point. You know, maybe we should do a mining episode. I think at the end of this episode, I'm gonna set up for a mining episode, but I want to get, like, by the end of this one, I want to get at least 5k away from the starting point. Right now, since we're so unfathomably far away from our endpoint, I think we need to judge our progress based on how are you here? How did you even have the chance to spawn in, zombie? Anyway, I think we want to judge our progress by how far away we are from the start point at this point. That, oh, I thought that was like a creeper hole. I was like concerned, like, wait, why are there monsters spawning and creepers exploding out here? Did they add something to Minecraft I don't know about? Also, we seem to be going through a big tree. Evidently we were. Huh. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'll probably get some O-rings for my keyboard to help reduce the sound of my keys, and then I won't even have to have a filter on my mic distorting my voice, because you can probably hear, if you compare my voice now to how it sounded at the end of the last episode, or just to the last episode in general, you can probably tell there's a significant difference in my mic quality. It's still good, but it's nowhere near as like crisp. But getting rid of that annoying keyboard click, I think, is definitely worth it. It's so annoying. I think right now traveling the tops of the trees is our best idea, and it's already getting dark. You know what? Screw it. Mining episode. We're doing the mining episode, and we're just gonna start digging a hole. You know, honestly, the digging's gonna be the safest part, because we can't mess up and accidentally deviate from the line while we're digging unless we hit a cave or we fall into lava or something. So I think it's time to start digging and hope we can find some iron, because I need tools and I need armor. So I'm really not trying to die before we get a bed. I know Minecraft isn't the hardest game in the world or anything. It's actually, if we're being honest, a pretty easy game, but still. And I actually can't see how long I've been recording for on OBS, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that really quick. Whoop. Well, I guess I'm full screen now. 9 minutes, wow, okay. Anyway, I have some other ideas for series to do on this channel. I'm thinking something that a lot of people have been doing and looks pretty fun to me are these surviving an insert amount of days, usually 100 days, in hardcore Minecraft, but with like a gimmick, you know? So instead of being a normal Minecraft hardcore survival world, instead it's like, oh, it's a desert, or oh, it's a ocean biome, it's all an ocean, something like that. And I'm actually considering doing a series like that, but with a desert, because one, I live in the desert, and two, I don't think I've seen any larger channels that do that kind of content do a desert survival hardcore series, so maybe we'll just do that. Ooh, and we've already found iron. Gimme. Gimme. My inventory's full. Get that spider eye out of there. Give me the iron. Give it to me. I'm actually going to fill in the pocket that we've just made here because I do not want to accidentally deviate from the line. It's so nice being stuck on you know, on the line here. Honestly, it might be beneficial to just make a ton of stone pickaxes and just travel underground, then we can never deviate from the line. It would be impossible to fuck it up. Yeah, I just realized, since this is a Minecraft channel and Minecraft is so marketable and advertiser friendly, maybe I should start like censoring when I swear. Should I do that? I feel like I should start just putting in like a little cut every time I say a swear word. I think that's what I'll do. Make this as advertiser friendly content as possible. Not to make more money, but because YouTube actually advertises and gives like a preferential treatment in the algorithm to advertiser friendly content. And like, why wouldn't they? You know, like, advertiser-friendly content is what they make more money on. Of course that's what they would do. It's, you know, pretty obvious. I'm actually curious, do we need gold for anything? Or is it a waste to even mine it? I think mining gold might actually be a waste unless we want to make golden apples, but in this series, what benefit do we even get from golden apples? Nothing, really. We're not going to the nether, so we don't need it to trade with piglins or anything like that. So I think gold might just be garbage to us. There goes my pick. Can't pick that up? Guess I can't. Alright, let's pillar our way up here a little bit. Looks like we're upgrading to an iron pick, huh? You love to see it. No, but for now, I actually have some really cool ideas for what I would like to do in the future on this channel in regards to series, different video essays I want to make. I've always wanted to make a video essay on why Minecraft is a great game, don't get me wrong, but has a lot of wasted potential. I know, that's a taboo opinion for a Minecraft player to have, especially a Minecraft YouTuber, but, whew. There are a lot of things Minecraft could improve on. Countless things, in fact. Also, let's dump all of these flowers and stuff. No more of that. And I'm also still trying to figure out what I want to do with my content, broadly speaking. Do I want to be one of those YouTubers that makes content that's, like, heavily edited and, very fast-paced? Or do I want to have mildly edited content, like the first episode of this series, that's mostly unedited, but has, like... Also, I'm gonna adjust myself in my chair really quick. I hope it's not too loud. I do need to get a new chair. My chair is currently falling apart. I've got some advice for all of you. For the love of God, do not buy a gaming chair. Do not buy a leather gaming chair. It is the worst mistake you'll ever make in your life. Those things fall apart so quickly. They make you sweat. So if you live in any hot climate, you're going to be miserable. I promise you, getting a leather gaming chair will be the biggest mistake you ever make in your life. Just don't do it, okay? Just please don't do it. It's such a mistake. What I decided to do is when I can afford to get one, because I'm a little short on money right now, is to get a mesh chair, like a reclinable mesh office chair. I think that's a way better decision than a leather gaming chair. Just don't get a leather chair in general. They look nice. And they feel nice at first, but I promise you, you will realize pretty quickly why getting a leather chair is a mistake when your back becomes a sweat factory. And I sweat a lot, so it's kind of a problem for me. Wait, I have an idea. Yeah, there we go. Big brain. Big brain Zan. let's go ahead and put some of this food in the oven. It's freaking me out. I think around to this level, or no, we would want to go at Y11, right? Y11? Yeah, we would want to start digging at Y11 towards our goal and see if we can find any diamonds. And then if we can't, well, I'm a bad Minecraft player, I guess. But once we need to go up to the surface, we can just start staircasing up, and we won't even have to deviate from the line, and we're making progress. All right. Onward and downward. Down to Y11, staying on the line. I'm going to throw away this gold. We have no use for it in this series, I don't think. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys foresee us needing gold for, but for now, I don't really imagine we need it for anything. But yeah, I'll try not to let my mind wander as much. I have ADHD. It's hard to stay on topic whenever I'm trying to talk about something and then something happens in the game, so forgive me for that. Ooh, iron. But as I was saying before, I'm thinking I've got tons of ideas for series to do in this game, or just on this channel in general, that aren't, like, just Minecraft survival series. I've got tons of ideas, tons of content I would like to make, so if you guys are interested in that, or you have any recommendations, please give them to me. I'm very, very interested in seeing what you guys would like to see from me. Something I've had an idea for a while on my main channel, Xanderhall, that I haven't gone through with because I just don't think it matches there. Like, it just doesn't fit in with the content I make on my main channel, which is why I made this channel, is a video essay on why Minecraft has a lot of wasted potential. Here, will I deviate from the line if I do this? No, I think we're good. Those other blocks are like, you know, they're gone. Like, we can't get those other coal blocks. We're just gonna have to give up on them. Okay. Cool. Let's keep mining. Yeah, I think a video essay on the wasted potential of Minecraft would be good. And other than that, I don't have too many more ideas to execute right now. I think the survival series, like the hardcore survival series, 100 Days Surviving in a Desert or whatever, would be a cool idea. But I think with a video series like that, rather than doing it in parts like I'm doing this series, I want to do it like it's one video. 1 or 2 videos the most, like the first 50 days, or I don't know. That kind of video would take a lot of work. We also don't need redstone. But that kind of video would take a lot of work. But I think it would do pretty well, so we'll see what happens. Really quickly, I'm going to take a quick vape break. Vape break. Don't start vaping, kids. Alright? It's not good for you. Vaping's a mistake. Don't get into it. Because once you do, you won't be able to stop. And when you want to do something as simple as do a 30-minute recording for a Minecraft video, you'll have to stop every once in a while to suck down a fat cloud. Gimme. Thank you. God, I'm so excited about this channel. I was up like all night last night preparing stuff for this channel, and I've got so many things I'm excited for. I'm curious whether or not, with the combined strength of my channel art, like my main channel, and like the algorithm, if I can get this channel to 1,000 subs in a week. I am currently, as I'm recording this, only at 1 subscriber because I haven't advertised this channel, and my video, like the first video, is private, and it's just scheduled to go up on the 25th. I'm curious if within the first week of the first video on this channel going up, if I can get it to 1,000 subs. If I can do that, I think that boost will be enough to really get me into the algorithm when it comes to gaming content, or just like Minecraft content, because most of the content on this channel will be Minecraft related. Not all of it, but most of it. I think that'll be a good starting point for it. And of course, for those of you that are coming from my politics channel, because that's usually what I talk about, if you aren't into politics and you don't want to know my political views, then I would recommend you don't check it out. But But if you're a generally left-leaning person, which it seems like most people in the Minecraft community nowadays are, then you might actually really enjoy my content. I can be a little bit edgy, but at the end of the day, I advocate for like very progressive politics. And my main like thing is I debate people, I debunk videos that I disagree with on my main channel, and if that's just not something you'd be into, then just avoid it. Don't come check it out. But if you are into that kind of content, that does sound like something that appeals to you, you should definitely check it out. You might really enjoy it. Okay. Back on topic. Focus. Think, Mark. Think. We gotta smelt some iron. I guess while we do that, I'll take another vape hit. I don't know. I've got a lot of cool ideas for this series. Just my brain is overflowing with excitement right now. And it's almost unfortunate because I have to still focus and keep content regular on my main channel, which I do love. I do love doing politics. The only problem is politics is very seasonal, you know? Like, when it's an election season or there's something big going on, politics does very well algorithmically. A lot of people watch your videos, a lot of people watch your streams, a lot of people are donating or subscribing, and so on and so on. But when there's not anything huge happening, your channel stagnates, and it's really demotivating. And it's just not a good idea for like a smaller political streamer. I say smaller. I have, at the time of recording this, I believe 62,000 subs on my main channel. So still pretty sizable and all. But in the grand scheme of things, quite small. When you're that small of a political streamer, you can't put all your eggs into one basket. And that's the main point of this channel. I am not putting all my eggs into one basket and betting on like my politics channel being a huge revenue or content generator. I want to branch out and make other types of content that I both want to make and is generally just going to do better on YouTube than politics will. This doesn't mean I'll ever stop doing politics, but this is more of a passion project for me. This channel is a passion project for me. It doesn't mean I don't want it to do well, but it is a passion project. My main job, my, full-time job is still the main channel, Xanderhall. We'll see how this channel does. Who knows? Maybe at some point, this channel will be doing better than my main channel, and it'll go from being a passion project to a much more important job. Who knows? It's actually funny. My main channel actually started out with me doing Minecraft videos. I originally started doing a lot of Minecraft and Fortnite content and other gaming stuff in general, but I ended up moving away from gaming to do politics because politics was something I was so passionate about, but it was mostly because politics was so exciting at the time. But right now, it's not an election season. Biden is president. People are going back to brunch, as they say. Not as many people are interested in discussing politics at the moment, so not a lot of people are watching. Growth has slowed down. Income has shrunk. I'm still doing, okay. I'm still able to pay the bills, but, it's spotty. So, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Just not a smart business move. Because even if you are, like, a socialist left-leaning YouTuber, doing YouTube is still your job. You still want to be able to afford to pay the bills and, hell, even have enough money to live a fairly comfortable life, and that's kind of part of this. While it is a passion project, I still do want to be able to make some money from it. So we'll see how quickly I hit 1,000 subs and can get monetized. Also, something that new people that are discovering this channel might not know is that I am very, very genuine, open, and honest with my audience. I'm never going to keep things like how much money I make away from my audience. I noticed that, like, when I was growing up and I watched a lot of YouTubers, I would always get very frustrated with how they would never admit how much money they made. I guess it's rude to ask someone how much they make, but if you're an audience member watching a YouTuber and your viewership, your donations, your general interaction with that content is what makes someone's living, I think the people making the living for that content creator deserve to know how much they're making. So I'm never going to hide how much I make. I will always be extremely honest with all of you about where I am financially, how many views and subs I'm getting, all of that. I'm never going to like hide that. I'm not gonna like flaunt it and brag about it, but I'm going to like make it public. I'm not gonna hide it. Oh, scary cave noise. Whew. We're already 25 minutes into the recording. I think I want to make this roughly like 30-minute episodes. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. 30-minute episodes. Sounds good to me. And we're finally at full iron tools, but we need to make shears. Shears could be a lifesaver for us in getting a bed. Yes. We finally have shears. We just need one sheep now and we can probably get enough wool. And then we'll go ahead and finish smelting this and we should be good. I think I have dynamic lighting on. We need to make a shield. A shield would be so smart. Then arrows won't be able to knock us off offline. Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on. There we go. Big shield. All right. Let's get back on the road. Let's keep moving. 11. 11 forever. We never stop 11ing. 11ing? 11ing, I guess would be the term. For those who don't know, diamonds in Minecraft 1.16 spawn most frequently at Y level 11. So strip mining on that level is I believe the second most efficient way to find diamonds. There might be more efficient ways like using TNT bombers or something, but strip mining at Y11 has always been, at least from my understanding, the most efficient way to find diamonds. And who knows, maybe we'll find some. Not that we necessarily need diamond gear, like it'll be nice to have it, because it'll mean we're safer. I'm really curious, if we make diamond armor in the first 5 episodes of the series, how long do you think it'll last? Do you think we'll be able to make it last until we hit the end? If we hit the end, who knows? You know, series might die out. I'm not going to promise that we'll actually make it, but I'm going to try. I'm certainly going to try. Keep on digging. Keep on digging. I'm really curious, are we still... Oh, we're not. I don't think when we're underground we actually uncover land on the surface. That's unfortunate. That's cringe of you, map mod. Why would you do that? I'm still generating the chunks, right? Like, the overworld still generates when you're digging underground. I don't know why they wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, you generate chunks while you're underground. There's no reason not to do that. Digging a hole. Maybe I should tell a story. When that, you know, while we're just mining, should I tell a story? I think I should tell a story. Well, we've only got a few minutes left, actually. You know what? I'm gonna hold you. You know what they say? Always leave them wanting more. In case we ever enchant at some point, I'm gonna go ahead and yoink this lapis. You know what they say? Always leave them wanting more. Next episode will be a story episode. I'll tell you guys a nice little story. It'll be fun. Wonder what story I should tell. I think I've got a few ideas. Oh yeah, I got some good story ideas. I got some good stories. Some good stories. I think how I got out here to California is actually an interesting one you would all enjoy. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do next. Let's go ahead and mine up the last of this coal and start getting our way up to the surface, because I doubt we're gonna get lucky enough to find diamonds. So let's just work on getting back to the surface. We'll end the episode there and start the next episode well on our way to world border. The other world border. I'm curious if we made it to 5,000 away from our starting point. We did not. In that case, I'll make sure that in the next episode, we make it to at least 6,000 away from the start point. I wanted to make more progress today, but since we started digging to get ourselves gear, we're a little bit behind the schedule because you're a bit slower underground. But Now we're safer. Now we have shears. Now we can make a bed. That'll be nice. The main point of the beds is actually to leave them behind. Actually, no, it's going to be a night skipper is what I'm going to use them for. Because there's a few things that we could do. If I die, I could respawn in a bed and just teleport back to my death point. And if the bed is on the line, then nice. If my bed is on the line, then dying won't necessarily mean we deviated from it. Yeah, big brain. Big brain thinking right there. If I die on the line and then respawn on the line, I never really left the line. I just got thrown back a bit. So the plan is, what I could do, assuming you guys are okay with it and don't consider it cheating, is I would die on the line, respawn in a bed on the line, and then just teleport using the map mod I'm using back to my death point. I think that could be a pretty good way of you know, dealing with death in this series, if we do die. We haven't died yet. I haven't died once in this series so far, so we're still, you know, going strong, but it's a long trip. I'd be surprised if something doesn't manage to kill us on this entire trip. I would be very, very surprised. Like that! No thanks. They actually explode? What? Let's just go ahead and dig under... Okay. Ooh! Okay, that scared me a little bit more than it should have. Oh, we got a bone, though. We got a bone. Do you guys know what that means? We can use the bone meal on seeds to grow a piece of wheat to attract sheep to the line to make a bed. And we can shear them and make a bed. Big brain. Big brain. Real big brain. It's looking like this episode's gonna be a bit longer than 30 minutes. That's a-okay with me, though. It seems like content that's like 10 to 20 minutes is what does best in the YouTube algorithm. Watch time is what really matters. So with this series, I think it's going to be more podcast-like, where I'm just going to be talking and there'll be very minimal editing. But I'm going to make other videos like surviving however many amount of days in a hardcore world in Minecraft. I think that'll be my next thing that I do, and that'll be like way heavier edited. It'll be more of a commentary about what was happening than a just a long form thing. What I'm curious about is I've only got like 300 gigs of free space on my computer, so what I'm really curious about is whether or not I will be able to even fit the whole recording. Wow, okay. I'm really curious if I'll even be able to fit the whole recording on my computer. Okay, this is the right way. I'm hearing spiders. Is it day or night outside? Nighttime, it would seem. I guess we'll wrap up this episode in this hole. And we are 3,000... Hey, okay, not bad. We are 3,000 blocks away from where we started. Still not super far. Still haven't made any crazy progress, but this is a grinding episode. We had to grind. So I'm going to go ahead and do is place down our furnace and place down our crafting table and get to smelting up all the things we actually need. I'm going to throw away what we don't need into this hole. All of our garbage blocks that we aren't actually going to use. What else? The boat. I've decided no boats. We're swimming across the oceans from now on. Turn this into bone meal, because it'll be useful like that later. We do need lapis. We do need wheat seeds. We don't need diorite or andesite or gravel or any of that. Dirt we'll hold on to. Other than that, I think that's all we really need in our inventory right now. And I'll go ahead and stick that in there. Get that cooking, and honestly, I think that's all we need to do today. What kind of progress did we make? So, we started here, roughly. We ended here, and none of this rendered in because we were underground for this whole portion. But we didn't make any insane progress today. I'd still say the grinding that we did the amount of materials that we've gotten make it all worth it. Because look at us. Full iron. We even have a shield for deflecting projectiles that could knock us offline. I'm pretty happy with the progress of today's episode, and that means all of next episode will just be us walking in the overworld towards our destination, making it to, I would say, 6,000 blocks is where I want to get by the end of the next episode. 6,000 blocks away from the starting point, and there should not be any interruptions, because we'll probably get a bed in the next episode, you know? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell icon. You gotta ring the bell icon. YouTube doesn't tell you, or it doesn't tell you when I upload if you don't ring the bell icon. It's true. YouTube's subscription system is very complicated. If you want to support me, there's tons of links in the description. I'm also sponsored my other channel by the Coldest Water, which is a company that makes some good water bottles. So go ahead and click on my link in the description if you want to get a discount on a good water bottle. I actually have it right next to me, right here. It's a pretty good water bottle. Highly recommend buying one. If you use my code, you get like, I think it's like 10% off. It's a pretty good deal. Anyway, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those things, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.